Anonymous.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? Happy Gang Day. How you guys feeling today, man? Hope you guys have had a great weekend. And to those whose weekend's about to start as of today, hope you guys have a great weekend as well. Also, I know today's Pride Day, at least for everybody in San Francisco, so happy Pride Day to those who are participating in that, the alphabet community. I don't know all the letters and stuff like that, so that's why I just say the alphabet community. But, you know, happy Gang Day, happy Pride Day, happy Sunday. Just hope everybody's having a blessed day. Also, too, I didn't realize, apparently, I don't know if it's a delay between like when I'm live, because I was asking you guys to, you know, throw out letters and stuff like that, and after I ended the video, that's when all the damn comments started coming. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how come I couldn't see that? So my apologies to anybody that I guess got the feed late. I'll try this thing again and go live. Sound off in the comments what you guys want me to go live with next. We can do like habits, challenge, plans of expressions. Also, like, since I found a quicker way to actually do you guys' charts, I'll actually be able to lower the price too, because before it was a whole lot of typing, a whole lot of writing along with the calculating and breaking down. So like, I found a little way to make this a little easier. So if you guys are more interested in stuff like that, so you'll start seeing me like do more videos like that where I'm teaching and stuff like that. I do know, excuse me guys, I do know that I had to still do the video on colors and stuff like that too. I haven't forgot about it, you know what I'm saying? That's actually gonna be on my Patreon. The actual life path chart that I'm gonna do, I'll actually like do my own layout. I'll post that on Patreon, so you guys actually see the examples and stuff like that. When I go live, just because I'm simply using my tablet, I'm not using my computer, I have to edit it in differently or whatever the case is. So I'm working on it though. Like I say, it's a whole lot of stuff. Like I'm constantly always innovating, integrating, changing, upgrading. Like I'm basically trying to stay fresh and consistent for you guys, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Frame Project is officially dropping this Friday, okay? I hope you guys are excited about it. Part 2 is almost done as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit. I'm super excited about it. This is the reason why it took me so long. Like, the project was supposed to be back, well, drop back in like April, but I didn't want to sit here and just like, yeah. So I didn't want to exhaust all my energy into the whole project. I wanted to make sure everything came out right, because it's a whole story, which you guys will start seeing visuals too as well. So also, like I say, you guys will be able to book with me pretty soon. I'm still working on the website. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because things can and will change based on the choices and decisions that you make. Please be aware the choices and decisions that you do make can and will affect the people around you, so please use discernment. Also, I'm a blood reader, so please don't take everything I say to the butt cheek. Don't shoot the messenger. Also, too, if you guys want to book a reading, the description box, check the description box below. It has my email. If you guys want to book a reading for me at the shop, those prices are in there as well. For the time being, like I say, you can book your appointments through my email, or you can DM me through IG or TikTok if you guys follow me there, however you guys, whatever social platform that you guys use. And yeah, let's get this started. Oh, also too, cleansings as well. I know a lot of people, you know, that you guys want that bad juju off you and things of that nature. Like, I do cleansings, but I do screen you guys, because there's just certain things that I won't participate in, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to get a cleansing or whatever, we'll schedule an appointment and we'll do a little consulting, like a 30-minute consultation. Don't trip, like, I'm not going to charge you for the consultation, it's just for the actual work itself. But yeah, I got to see what demons you guys are actually playing with before I can actually dive into that, because I'm not an exorcist, okay? I don't know. So let's get this started, man. Enough with the announcements. Thought I'd just clarify that to you guys. Oh, also make sure you guys check the, if I didn't say this already, the transit letters and their meanings, they're in the description box of that last post, of that video. But one thing I did want to mention though is that, let's say that, you know, you're like, oh, well, you know, I have two of the same letters in like one name and another name, right? So let's say your first name and your last name ends up being double A. Like your name could be Anna, and you know Anna, your middle name be Anastasia. You feel what I'm saying? That so that happens if that both match up in one year. It kind of alters like what happens in that year for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll make another video and dig into that. But anyway, let's get this started. Give me some messages for the collective, for the Zhang energy read. What do we need to know? What we need to see? What we need to be aware of? Love, career, finances, random, spiritual. Okay, so just judging by how this is laid, somebody's afraid of change. Somebody hides behind shit. So I kind of feel like there's a shadow as well. Like you may have a shadow with you. Somebody's always up under you. What is it? A sidekick, co-signer, a brown nose, a kiss ass, whatever you want to call them. Like this person doesn't want things to end. Like when you tell this person about you changing or you wanting to do things differently, this person is in the background stirring up shit, trying to make sure that you don't do it. Whoever this person is, they're busy as fuck because they was in yesterday's reading too. I feel like that's exactly what I just said anyway. Because basically, like with you moving on, they can't really live without you. Like they have setbacks. So basically, this person don't believe in themselves. This person believes that they have a foundation in you, that you're providing stability for them. When I kind of feel like it's more of just like you're resilient enough, you're smart enough to like hold your own and then some. So in the same sense, it's like now just starting to put more into yourself. This other person's like, what the fuck? So somebody was banking off of you. And now it's like somebody's water got cut off. And now somebody feels stuck. So this is like good changes in the same sense, like motion basically. Because in the same sense would be, if I was to keep spinning them bitches, it'd be like rolling like a wheel. So the wheel keeps turning. Yeah, the wheel keeps turning. But you just got to continue to move forward. So basically, it's like somebody is literally trying to throw more and more curveballs in your way. So basically, it's like pull your energy away more and more. The less you give, the less they can take. 7 and 7. Yeah, the less that you give, the less that they can take from you. Like everything that you've worked hard for, it's time to expand. All the stuff that you put together, I do see somebody like moving into a new spot, like opening an actual shop. New houses, new opportunities, basically. This kind of feels like a high rise though. Like someone could get a new job or a promotion. They're just going up. Things are looking up for this person. Like it's finally like releasing the shackles that slaved you to things, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's like finally closing out the old chapters. So in the same sense, like you shed the skin, you no longer, you know, monetary stuff don't make you happy no more. Video games don't make you happy no more. Clothes don't make you happy no more. Household appliances and things of that nature, they don't make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get excited about these things, but it's like, oh, okay. It's kind of like another birthday card, the way that you're looking at the things that you're outgrowing now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a nice gesture, it's nice to have, but that ain't nothing that's gonna keep you happy. That's nothing that holds any substance to you. So like, basically is I feel like you're looking for more substance. So, you know, your angels are basically lighting your path, showing you which way to go, because you're trying to ascend. Something about a connection, broken antenna, or a bent antenna, some type of connection. I don't know, maybe somebody's having issues with their radio. That 10's out here again. Okay. In the same sense, it's like trying to plan things out. Somebody's a perfectionist out here, and that's the reason why like you're being confused. Sometimes you literally just have to go with the flow. Like spend some time to yourself and really think. Like give yourself some time to actually hear yourself think. Go to the park and see something different. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, I just walked around the city just to, you know, feel something different. I didn't really say much to nobody, but it just felt good to actually just get out of my work environment, get out of my working space. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like I kind of feel better about it. I'm in a better mood. Like I should have went to the beach, but I just wanted to be around people, even though I didn't want to conversate with people, if that makes sense. Like introvert still, but like on my extrovert shit as well. Like being out there, but just not talking to people. But like that's a habit that I have to break. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I kind of feel like in the same sense that that's what you're going through. It's like it's because you're entering into a new phase. Like even if it's something old that's familiar. Like I said, I used to be out in the mix all the time, and I would talk to people. But like things are so different. Like I got out and then COVID hit. So everyone's like locked down, locked in. It's like, fuck, then how do I interact with people other than social media or things of that nature? Like, so basically, it's getting refamiliarized into some shit that you've been away from, if that's making any sense. So it's like somebody basically being too hard on themselves. I wasn't being, like, I'm not saying I was being hella hard on myself, but it's like, I kind of feel like somebody is, like, when it comes to just, like, putting themselves out in the public eye, like, they want to be the flyest dressed person. They want to have the greatest conversations. You know what I'm saying? They want to look, you know what I'm saying? They just want to be the life of the party. You feel what I'm saying? You got to crawl before you walk, B. You ever seen that movie Caught Up when buddy from Jason's Lyrics? What is his name? I think it's Bokeem Woodbine. After he got the pen, I think it was in that motherfucker hitting the cabbage patch like this. And everybody's like, when was the last time you been outside? That's how somebody feel. Like that's how I can see somebody feeling right now. Shit. Give is okay, we got passion. Alright, I caught it, so we'll still keep it. Reluctant to give. I feel like somebody's using something as a clutch. Somebody feels like they don't know what to give or what to do. It's like basically like walking in unfamiliar territory. It's like I was saying, like if you feel like you have to like refamiliarize with shit, like it's okay to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, like especially like now, you can't even worry about being the flyest person because the homeless people are blending in with us too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think a lot of people lost their homes because of COVID. They got too comfortable, things of that nature. So it's like when they want a good time too. That was something I had to watch out for yesterday too. Whole ass motherfuckers, random ass. I know they were homeless, but they was like talking to me hella randomly, like everything was normal. But they dressed normal as fuck. So I don't know. Just be careful about that. But something has to give, pretty much. It's not gonna always be your way. Like Safa's is headed down. Like it's not always gonna go your way. So somebody could be feeling like they're left in the dark. You feel what I'm saying? It's because you've been in a hermit this whole time. You have been secluded. You've been situated, not doing anything, stuck, stagnant, heavy. In the same sense too, this could be like people are finally starting to overcome that depression that they had during COVID. I'm not saying everybody was depressed, but sitting in a house and not knowing what to do, and that's how jail is. It kind of mentally breaks you. It fucks with you. So it's like somebody's finally overcoming those fears and anxieties of just going to put themselves out there and just trying to find out what it is that they want to do. Having that passion, passionate about the wrong things. This kind of makes me feel like someone's involving themselves in way too much just to be a part of something. And it's like, that's the wrong way to go about it. Like, you'll never really find something that you're content with if you're always trying to follow trends. So it's like, don't worry so much about the trends. Worry about what actually makes you happy, because the things that keep you happy will keep you active. That way you won't stress on the money issue. You know what I'm saying? You won't stress on what this person's doing. How come this person ain't really coming home? You're going to be so damn busy. It's like, oh, I didn't even realize that you was been gone for that long. You start worrying about yourself more, if that's making any sense. Eye of Ra. Now it's facing up. So it's like your eyes are open now. Like, getting out there, actually like paying attention to your surroundings, like you're protected pretty much. So in the same sense, it's like you need to go out there. You haven't been seen for a while. You haven't even seen everything that's changed. You probably don't even know what the fuck to do in regards to like when you go out. Like you go outside and look, and you don't see anybody, so you figure like, all right, well, I guess I ain't nothing to do. I'm gonna just sit here on my phone. Like, no, sometimes you gotta create the party yourself. I kind of feel like the person I'm talking to or the people that I'm talking to, they're usually like the life of the party. They just got way too comfortable with sitting at home. Some messages for the collective for this Jane as you read. We're gonna restart that one. I don't even like how that looked. We're gonna see though. I'm also picking up too, like with this South, the reason why it's face down, because like I said, that stone's dumbass heavy. So it's kind of good that somebody's like crawling before they walk. It's just that somebody's trying to crawl into something, and then when they get in it, they're trying to run, and it's like, no, you're going about the wrong way. That's how you embarrass yourself, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to kind of drag your feet, crawl before you walk. Don't give in too quickly. Don't give up too quickly. Because that's like, looking at how this is too. Because the give is facing down. So I kind of feel like that would be like giving in. Or this would be like giving up. Don't give up. Give in. So in the same sense, if someone's too stubborn, in the same sense, like I was saying with the South Stone being super heavy, if someone is being that stubborn, like you're going to have to kind of give in to something. It doesn't have to be temptation, but it's like, it's a risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who's been way too programmed to live and act and think a certain way. This could have been self-programmed too. Self-taught. The journey cord. Give in, like stop resisting pretty much. That's what I kind of feel like this is. Give in, stop like opposing everything, stop thinking that everyone's always trying to get you or everyone's trying to get over on you. It's the people that's around you that's done that damage. Like, remember I was saying the other day, like, take care of a trauma a day at a time. Like, process it. This is literally somebody resisting their journey out here. Adjudication. Fear of being judged. And it's like, so it's another reason why they're dragging their feet. So in the same sense, it's like society has created this norm to where everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be dope, this, that, and the third. Otherwise you get embarrassed, right? Well, the thing is that either you get embarrassed and you're known for it, or it's just not catching people's eye, and this still gives you an opportunity to keep building more on your steps. You feel what I'm saying? Baby steps. You're going to continue to make these steps until you figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? So don't worry about the judgment and don't be so hard on yourself. I also feel like it's like someone's always dumping their problems on somebody or like weighing somebody down. And it's like, look how this person's looking. It's like, tired of having to sit here and deal with this shit. It's like, bruh, like take my fucking advice. Like the proof is right here in the pudding. Like I hear all this bullshit, but it's like, I don't believe your bullshit. Official person. And the passion is like face upside. Well, it's face right up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's like, this is somebody who's basically following trends. That's not, they don't know anything of their own, have anything of their own. That 22 breaks down to the 4. That would be that stability, that foundation. So in the same sense, like I say, if you're constantly just doing things just because other people like doing them, as soon as it burnt out, you're going to be burnt out too. And as soon as it's not working for you, people start talking shit, you know what I'm saying? And make you feel some type of way. You start to question yourself, like, was you really as raw as you proclaimed to be? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you were just doing it just to be competing, just to have a conversation with people. That's basically living a lie. You know what I'm saying? Be authentic with yourself. Imprisonment. There's another reason why I'll say is like, get out there. The eye of Ra. Go and explore, go see some things. You no longer caged, you know what I'm saying? It's like breaking this mentality. Like you can actually like go out and rejuvenate yourself. Go do things. Go out there and make some mistakes. Go travel, you know what I'm saying? Go crawl, but you gotta crawl before you walk though. Just like if you walk into a lion's den, you ain't gonna walk up and pet the motherfucking lion. You got to find some way to make sure that lion is comfortable with you walking into their territory. Otherwise, it's going to get you, ain't it? Those before that popped out, I didn't even get to lay any. Jeez Louise. Bad health. I kind of feel like it's somebody sick of their life. I don't mean like in a suicidal sense, but it's like they're sick of doing the same shit, sick of the same old routine. You know what I'm saying? Bad health, like it's not making them feel good no more. There's no more pleasure in it. The passion is lost. Like somebody may be giving up shit. So there could be a lot of people retiring, quitting, switching jobs, switching relationships, things of that nature. Like it's just a bunch of people are tired. It's like in the same sense, somebody was like staying in the comfort zone, and now that comfort zone is no longer comfortable. And it's like they want to explore, but when they go out there, since they didn't really crawl, they just started to run just because, they'll be back eventually. Like I said, we in retrograde too. They'll be back eventually. The lover's like, oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Like, I was just playing, like, I was going through it. You feel what I'm saying? And you're going to look at this motherfucker like, mm-hmm. Yeah, well, little bitch you was chasing. 45. Multi-man. On this official, under the official person as well, too. This is somebody who literally ain't got it all. This still goes back to a person who's basically following trends. Like the person they're not really passionate about it. It's just that it looks cool and they can convey it to where it's very entertaining for people. So basically it's like, I kind of feel like if you're an entertainer, then entertain people. Don't sit here and just do something just to try to make fun of others or to bash or clown other people for shit. And you ain't really seasoned in it. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just able to do it by luck, or you're just able to do it because people are attracted to you, or just like the way that you say or do things, you know what I'm saying? So basically it's like somebody needs to master something. Somebody's literally riding somebody's wave. No community, don't have no resources, don't know who to talk to. Like, I really feel like this person does ride your coattails. This could be also somebody who acts like you. They act like you, they dress like you, they want to talk like you. They want to be exactly like you. This gives me like infatuation. They may be scared of the community, you feel what I'm saying? In the same sense too, it's crazy. Like if I look at it like this, like the row that popped out, this feels like you, and then the spread that I just laid here feels like them. Like two different energies. Like if you leave, I'll be sick. Like, what can I do to get you to stay type shit? Like, yeah. This kind of feels like two separate energies right here, G. The distance horizons at the bottom. One is bad health. Not receiving any gifts. So I kind of feel like this may be feeling like somebody feels neglected. The gift being in reverse. Thief is in reverse. So somebody may feel neglected. Like, how come this person's not giving me the attention? How come they're not giving me time? This, that, and the third. So I feel like somebody's asking a whole lot of questions and maybe trying to send you some shit. In the same sense, like send you negative because things aren't going their way. This doesn't mean that it's going to be successful, because a lot of these motherfuckers who are trying it don't even know what the hell they're doing. So just be careful. One is lovebirds. Love bombing is what I've heard too. For the love of money, huh? Unexpected income. This also feels like being blessed in the same sense, like sugar baby, sugar mama, sugar daddy type energy. You feel what I'm saying? But this could also be someone trying to buy somebody's love. Yeah, this could be somebody trying to buy somebody's love or somebody purposely trying to get pregnant. Especially like under this adjudication as well, like, not concerned. Yeah, this still goes back to like you need to crawl before you walk. Like, don't just run into some shit. Don't just hop into some shit because somebody has some type of trick up under their sleeve. In a sense, like you shouldn't be concerned if that's not what you're interested in. But in the same sense too, like if you're worried so much about this, also could be like somebody who's wanting somebody for money and don't know how to get it or don't know how to. Basically, it's like, how do you give somebody something who has everything? It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but how do you show somebody that you appreciate them if they already have everything that they want? That's another thing what this is too. Trying to figure it out. Why this other person's not concerned. What on this wealthy man? Wealthy man in occupation. This still gives me like still not just literally doing things just because other people are doing it. These are trend followers, not trend setters. You feel what I'm saying? It look good, it sound good, but you're not willing to put in the work. This is the reason why this person is dealing with the fact that they're not the official person. But you're a woman. I kind of feel like these are people who are like basically paying attention, like giving you that chance, and then it's like somebody shooting themselves in the foot. So it's basically like somebody gets put on display and gets exposed. So it's like, put your money where your mouth at, pretty much. And the community turns on this person. More on this community reverse. People start to begin to change on this person. Main female. This is somebody who pretty much wants a union. Like they're like, you don't need to be for the streets. Get your ass home. Bring your ass home. There's nothing to offer this person, and they're sick. It's like a lost puppy energy type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Despair. Please come back home. That's what this is. I'm on this journey. Somebody out here lovesick. Yeah. Somebody lovesick out here, G. Marriage, journey. Be careful. This is premature commitment. Remember I was saying yesterday, I don't know if this is during my live or in the yin reading, but I was like, make sure you fully understand something before you commit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this may actually bring you more problems than you think. Yet again, do not give in. Make sure you analyze every thorough detail. Sudden wealth. Make sure you analyze every detail. Because you could run into a series of misfortunate events. One is adjudication. The previous lady. This feels like an entitled person. Give me what's expected, what's owed. And it's like, basically, it's like you're having to start back over from square one. Yet again, you gotta crawl before you can walk. That's probably gonna be the theme of this damn video for you guys. Crawling before you walk. Cause this is like a whole, like, I did mention like closing chapters. So pretty much like the chapters are closed at this point. And if you haven't closed the chapters yet, like at least now you know where you headed. Don't close out one chapter and run into a whole ass relationship just because you got it, because you don't know you don't even know if you've conquered all those demons from the last one. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you might have one that can still slip into the next level, reincarnate themselves, and yet you're dealing with the same shit that you was dealing with before because you didn't fully close that chapter. You feel what I'm saying? High honor with this adjudication. This is somebody of high rank, high stature. So very privileged, entitled. CEO energy type shit. Boss energy. Entertainer. This also gives me princess energy as well. Like, it's just owed to them. It's expected of them. You feel what I'm saying? One of this official person in reverse. These people couldn't steal your title. These people try to duplicate the shit that you try to do. People have been trying to copy you. It's like now they're being exposed. So it's like people just hopping on your bandwagon. And it's like when people actually need it, it's like when they turn to that person, now they know it's like basically they turn to you. Remember I was saying it's like when somebody was dragging you, bashing you, it's like giving you free promo. So like now the truth is actually coming out and it's like, oh yeah, you know what? Let's go fuck with Buddy over here. Let's go see what they talking about. Because they seem very authentic and genuine and caring in regards to their products and services, things of that nature. Like, I can't believe that we listened to this other person. Like, so basically it's like somebody could be using their gifts for like dark. You know what I'm saying? This could be like a tarot reader or some shit like that. Sitting here bashing other readers or other creatives, things of that nature. This could be like rap battles too. Producers on other producers, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This feels like competition. This feels like somebody was all like, oh yeah, you know, I got you, Brett. Like in the same sense, like you trying to put somebody on, but then you see the person you put on surpass you, basically. It seems like the jealousy, you feel what I'm saying? Like I was saying before, like people I was working with before, like, oh, you know, if you start getting these high-end clients, you know, let me deal with them. Why? If they didn't want to talk to you, they didn't want to talk to you, pretty much. So it's like you end up leaving that shit behind. Because look at this. This is poverty. These people are going to be broke without you. They can't make things happen. You feel what I'm saying? It's a wrap. 37 breaks down to 10. It's a wrap for them. They're going to do this shit all over again. It's like the passion's not even there. The thrill is completely gone. It's just like, fuck, here we go again, stuck in this routine because someone's not trying to crawl before they can walk. It's like somebody wants to have employees and don't really work with the employees in the same sense. It's kind of like, you know, you got your manager, then you got your supervisor, and your supervisor think they a manager, so they just sit there and chill and do nothing all day, right? Like, I kind of feel like they need to change supervisor's title to fucking babysitter, because that's all they do. Like, you got to sit here and bitch at them to fucking get them to lift a fucking finger. Like, let me get off that, because I think a little bit pissed me off. One is imprisonment in reverse. This is somebody who's upset that they couldn't trap you, couldn't keep you. Somebody thought they could have keep their foot on your neck, and it didn't work out. Imprisonment in reverse. Your eyes are open. You're starting to see. The sun god is like shining his light on shit, and now you're walking away, and people are gonna be upset. Oh well, fuck them. You meant to move on anyway. It's like you still have to continue to move on of your journey. Commit to your growth, I should say that. And I feel like also too, with you making these commitments to yourself, that does upset other people because you can't bring them along with you, and they can't tag along with you. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people are gonna be upset. Ugh, that's nasty. I don't think I'll ever buy this again. Sorry about my facial expression. That's hella bitter. I like sour stuff, not bitter stuff. Right. Like, I wish I still had some more water. Graduation. Like I say, somebody is graduated from spiritual high school and spiritual college now. They've made progress in life. You feel what I'm saying? Look, there's a 28, there's 10 again. 10 is very heavy in this reading. Closing out those chapters, unfinished business. Close out them chapters completely so you can move on. The new world is in reverse. It's like you can't do it. You can't move on until you actually defeat everything in that level. The game ain't complete until you get 100%. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like somebody's fixed on like completing everything when it's like you might want to just say, fuck it. Let bygones be bygones. So it's like, especially like if you're on some vindictive, I need revenge type shit, fuck that. But then we also have the sand down here. So going down the rabbit hole, finding out the root cause of the issues at hand. New world. So not no world, old world. So this kind of gives me like the past. The past still is present today. And you're needed to still deal with it. So in the same sense, like I say, someone's needing to crawl before they can walk. And then walk before they can run. So basically it's like somebody who was just around people just to be around them, riding somebody's wave, and it's like people growing up basically. You know, like you got people who done started having kids in their 20s and shit like that, and now it's like they in their 30s, so they don't kick it no more. They're fully, you know, full family. And you got people who are like had they, you know, they're in their 30s and they starting to party. Then you got the ones who are in their 40s and travel and things of that nature. Like everyone's life path, I should say, like the path in their life is different. They're gonna accomplish different things. So it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're just involving yourself in everybody else's shit. All you're doing is being a distraction and you're distracting yourself. So who's really doing the most damage? Is the person who doesn't really know themselves. The person who's constantly always here and there, getting up in everybody's shit, always trying to get their hands involved in this, that, and the third. They don't never know anything other than what they're involved in. Commitment. Find something that you like, something that you love, and dedicate yourself to it. This is also someone looking for a relationship too. Someone's tired of being alone. Look, they're one and one. Someone's tired of being alone. They wanna click like seatbelts with somebody, but it's hard because they don't even know what the hell they like. It's just somebody basically liking something just to like it, just because they have company. So basically, this person hasn't really gone too far in their spiritual journey. You have. So people may be coming to you advice like, hey, how did you get through that? And it's like, why should I tell you if you're not going to listen? Like, you're trying to, basically it's like you asking me that to see if I'm going to give you the answer so you can just breeze on through it. Only thing I can do is give you tips so you can integrate it into your own program and maneuver how you want to. Because we all share similar experiences. We just don't do it all the same exact way. If that makes any sense. Underwater room, someone refuses to get off fucking social media. That's what this is. I feel like somebody's like invested in design, in this could be invested in politics, what's going on in the news. Like, I feel like everything that's going on in the world, it's really got somebody overwhelmed. And it's like they feel like they don't have a place in the world. All they're just doing is they continue to sink. No matter where they go, they just continue to sink. And this is what's causing them to lose faith. You feel what I'm saying? This causes that narrow-minded. If you see that little light down there, it looks kind of narrow. Like a tunnel, right? Head toward that way, but head the opposite way. Like, I don't know which direction I'm going. Somebody feels like that. Somebody's literally consumed with their peers, their surroundings. Like, things going on around them. So basically, like, you got a nosy motherfucker around you. This is a nosy person who likes to be in the mix of everything. So I'd be careful telling this person your business. This is damn, this person gossips a lot. This person doesn't have any substance of their own. And the thing is that they're just basically like letting their own potential die out. That's sad to say that. Adventures in reverse. They don't have no direction. They don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? This is still like trying to go out and seek your own adventure, find your own adventure. You know what I'm saying? That's also like not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go. It's chaos and destruction. This is also doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. I really feel like somebody just has refused to grow up. This person hasn't traveled anywhere. All they look for is a good time. This person's highly confused. We got unknown. Needing to take that risk. That's at the bottom. Look, the sunrise is in reverse. Yeah, this is the reason why this person's confused all the damn time. Man, look at this. And that's kind of crazy. Let me see if I can use this to brighten it up. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can kind of see like this faces in these clouds. And I kind of feel like with these faces, this is like things that are going on around this person. This person's like, well, how do I get this? How do I get that? It's all smoke and mirrors. They don't believe in themselves that they can attain it. They just see a bunch of people. Oh, let me use my other hand too. Because this right here looks like a couple kissing. This one here looks like a little baby wrapped up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like somebody's like wondering like, how do I get all that? By taking your own risk. None of this shit was planned here. These are just people who, you know, got together, was able to build a bond together, grow together, found out that they actually liked each other, and then boom, this is how they got their life. That's how they started their life. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't necessarily planned. It's just, they were doing things together, and then that's just how it happened. You know, so it's like somebody's basically looking for a handout or looking for a book on this thing called life when there really ain't one. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's trying to live structured when we're supposed to live unstructured. Walking into the unknown. There's things beyond us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, go ahead and take that risk. Beyond fear, live beyond that. You should fear being stuck and going about life not doing anything. That's something that you should fear. Not living. That shit is scary. Just to know that you basically staged your whole life here to exist. And you didn't do anything with your life whatsoever. You didn't enter new love after your last heartbreak. You decided to be single. You didn't want to start a new job because of pride and ego. You got embarrassed at this one. You didn't want to apologize because even though you was wrong, you don't want to be embarrassed. You feel what I'm saying? The sunrise is in reverse. So this lets me know that somebody basically will not take accountability for their actions. Yeah. Let me get one more before we take this to Patreon. You guys are more than welcome to follow as well. Let's see. Lauren's graduation. Oh, damn it. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, man. My fault, y'all. What the fuck? That's twice, bro. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Take advantage. If you graduated, take it full advantage. You know what I'm saying? The Six of Pentacles. Don't take advantage of people. Take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you. The Knight of Wands. Opportunities that are going to be given to you. Take action. Like, don't think about it in the same sense. Like, if you've already started, in the same sense, like a chapter's closed, and you know you got to make a move, you got to figure out something somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Just don't bite the hand that feeds you. I'll put it to you that way. Graduate. If people are teaching you stuff, bringing you, leveling you up, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Make sure that you're checking all the offers. You know what I'm saying? Because it still goes back to that not giving in shit. So it's like dragging your feet could actually be a good thing in the same sense. Because you could, moving too fast, you'll end up making a mistake and you'll end up losing the opportunities that are given to you. All your hard work will basically, like, you're going to end up with a 40-60 deal where you're getting 40, they're getting 60. Or depending on how gullible you are, you're going to end up with 20 and they're going to end up with 80. Okay? I'm going to take the rest of this to Patreon. I appreciate you guys coming through. Check out the vibes, you know what I'm saying? You guys are more than welcome to join the Patreon. I hope to see you guys there. Like I say, the life chart will be on there pretty soon, and the video on colors and stuff like that, which you guys will start to understand why we're different colored bandanas and stuff like that too. So I'll see you guys on Patreon, man. Much love and light to y'all. Peace.